Welcome to the Quinn Essential Life. Today's episode is about the audacity of dreaming bigger. In my hair career of 27 years and in my entrepreneurship years of 11, the audacity of dreaming bigger has been voiced and questioned of me multiple times, but in different phrases, such as, where did you come up with that? How do you have those kinds of ideas? Where did you even think something like that was possible? How did you even get started? All are terrific questions, and for those closest to me, and sometimes it's the people closest to you that can sometimes have the biggest sting. So for those of you that are even considering entrepreneurship or salon ownership, there is a piece in which your audacity at times challenges those around you and at times those closest to you, and it can have not so sweet results. And that's something I think we should expand on in the future. For those of you listening, some of you might be like, I have no idea what you are talking about, and this is just an absolute bore. Then this concept isn't for you. But maybe you might want to hang on, because it could be in sports, it could be in the office, in which the audacity to do something different or unexpected, as far as maybe giving to a project more than what was actually required of you, to which you may have received a little backlash, a little questioning, a little, why do you think that you can take on that project or volunteer for this piece of it? Can you guys understand where I'm going with this? The audacity of dreaming bigger or even thinking bigger. I was an only child growing up. I had a lot of time to myself, which I look back on now and am grateful for, because that's all that I have, right? Look back on your past and have the gratitude for it, because that was just your springboard. And for me, being an only child, as though, although I hated the doldrums of nothingness that happened within my household, I am appreciative of the daydreaming that it allowed me to have, to daydream in glossy magazines, to daydream of laying in the grass and staring up at the clouds and thinking beyond capacity. And even as a child, having so much wonderment came naturally to me. I can't, give you this formula as to why it's like asking, why is a person creative? Or why is a person a painter? Why do they have that sensation of the needing to create? And the sense of time and how much time I truly had is what birthed the audacity to dream and think even bigger. There's a story that I tell about entrepreneurship, and when I was a kid, that big movie was Pretty Woman. I was forbidden to watch such a said movie because of its deep salaciousness. And of course, that meant I had to watch it. And I'm not sure quite how this came about, but it must have been a VHS tape, and it was at my friend's house, and we got a hold of it and watched that salacious movie, Pretty Woman, and I was in trouble. The question was posed to me, I bet you wanted to be Julia Roberts, didn't you? So for those of you that are familiar with the movie Pretty Woman, and my response was, no, I want to be Richard Gere. For those of you that know these characters, you can let out the what? Richard Gere's character was a man of great wealth. He had entrepreneurship by the tails, and when he walked into rooms, he was quiet and stealth, and the character was, developed to which he commanded a room just with his presence. And I was in awe of that, of wow. And I, growing up, was not surrounded by business people. And so just that kind of confidence in somebody that would wear a suit and tie to work every day. I was, in my own kid head, definitely glorifying that imagery. And as I grew up, I always just had this sensation inside of me. And I wonder if this speaks to you guys too. This sensation of maybe that divine guidance of what you are capable of, even if it is just in a whisper, of try something, that whisper of so quiet that you might be able to do it. And the only difference between me and you is that for some reason, I just go all in. That's a bit of the risky side of me. There's so many other things I'm not risky in. But this, when it comes to entrepreneurship and some of the creative pursuits or the just trying of something new is something I've always been willing to do. Love it. And I love to observe people. For those that love the Enneagram, I'm an Enneagram number 5. So for those that are not familiar, that's the investigator who is constantly researching. I think that there are a lot of you too that find yourself to be curious and to be observers. Maybe you're not an Enneagram number 5, but there's a curiosity that lives within you of wanting to learn more or just to be intrigued. And so, my friend, look at your children, look at your life, look at the way in conducting careers and how you are using your talents. Have the audacity to dream a bit bigger and move through your feelings and sensations, and have the courage to listen to those whispers. And that big dream life is all yours, and it looks different from person to person. That's the beauty of life. And I am on Instagram. I love to chat with you guys. I'm just a DM away, and let's start journaling together and processing and thinking differently so that we can live that big, audacious life. Can't wait to hear from you. Stay tuned. There's so much more to chat through. Talk soon.